Hi, I'm Rebecca Keppel and I'm here for Therm O Web today, and I'm going to show you how to use the iCraft adhesive sheets. You can cut them with scissors, you can use them in an electronic die cut machine. Today I'm going to show you how convenient they are with a manual die cut machine. So you can see on this card, I die cut this flower and this thank you sentiment. They're both very fine, and putting adhesive on the back would kind of be a pain. So the alternative, which is a great one, is to use some Therm O Web iCraft adhesive. So I'm going to show you really quickly how I put this card together. I have everything I need here. I have the card base, I have a strip of pattern paper that I'm going to use on this side, and I have my base here. So I'm going to layer those two together, and then I need to cut my flower. This is an Echo Park die, and my sentiment. I'm using Hello this time. This is a Paper Smooches die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Lawn Fawn cardstock, and I'm going to grab my Therm O Web iCraft adhesive sheets. Okay, you can see on this edge there's a little lip so that you can easily remove one side of the backing. And I'm going to layer it over one piece of cardstock. And I'm going to cut off the edge here. You can see if you have scissors that are non-stick, this is very simple to do. Okay, so this is my extra. I'm going to put it back on my adhesive backing. Okay, so now I have a piece of cardstock with my Therm O Web adhesive sheet on the back. And I'm going to do the same thing for my other color, for my orange. So I think what I'll do is just use this remaining piece that I had, and I'm going to lay it right up here, just lining it up with my cardstock. And so you can see here I was just able to tear away this extra strip. It's that simple to use this. These sheets are very handy. So I'm going to cut off the remaining spot, and I'm just going to save this on my adhesive backing for another project. I'm going to push all this stuff to the side here, and we're going to die cut. Okay, now I have my die cut machine out, and I'm going to run my dies over my cardstock with the adhesive. So these are going to be the adhesive backing. So I'm going to place them down on my cutting plates, and I'm going to put my dies with the die cut side down onto my plates. And make sure everything is inside the plates. And then I'm just going to run it through my machine. I ran it back the other way. It should be fine, even if you don't do that. And when I remove my die, you can see that now essentially what I've created here is a die cut sticker. So I have one for my sentiment and I have one for my flower. So now let's put this card together. Okay, now that I have all the pieces that I need to assemble my card, I'm going to start putting things together. So first I'm going to lay down this piece of pattern paper, and I'm going to use my Therm O Web memory tape runner. And I want this flush to this side, but I want borders on top and bottom. So I'm just going to line this up. And then I'm going to layer my little panel over top. Okay, now I'm going to use my die cuts. So don't worry if some of the backing is still there. We're just going to peel the whole thing off anyway. So it's okay if it didn't cut through all of the backing. So now I have this really pretty little lacy flower, and I'm going to, and you'll see it's tacky because we put the Therm O Web adhesive on the back. So now it's super easy for me to just place this wherever I want it on my card. So I'm going to kind of center it. Let's see, I think I'm going to have it a little higher up on this one because I don't have a top sentiment. And then you can just smooth it down and it has adhered. So now we'll do the hello. All you have to do is peel these off. Again, it's fine if it didn't cut through the backing because you can just lift it up like this. So I'll put my H over here and then I'll grab the rest. Just being very careful with these delicate die cuts, you don't want to unintentionally rip them. So I'm taking out the little bubble pieces and then I can adhere the rest of that. It's just so easy using this with a die cut machine. And then finally I'm going to add a little flower to the center of that larger flower. I noticed with these Queen & Co. wallflowers that the adhesive is not peeling off, so I grabbed some Therm O Web Zots. And these are great because they're super, super tacky. They're not going anywhere. Okay, so now I have my Zots on the back of my flower, and I'm just going to adhere that right down. And there you go. So simple, and it just makes die cutting super fun and easy because you don't have to struggle with trying to put adhesive underneath once you've die cut. So it's all done for you. You create your own little stickers. I definitely recommend the Therm O Web iCraft adhesive sheets. Thanks so much for stopping by.